Welcome to today's breaking news. Court discharges barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. The Court of Appeal in Abuja on Thursday declared as illegal and unlawful the adoption of the Biafran Nation agitator Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria and quashed the entire terrorism charges brought against him by the federal government. The court held that the federal government breached all local and international laws in the forceful rendition of Kanu to Nigeria, thereby making the terrorism charges against him incompetent and unlawful. In a judgment in an appeal by Kanu, by Justice Olodutun Adefowakpe Okoji, the criminal charges by the federal government against Kanu were voided and set aside. The appellate court said the federal government, having flagrantly breached the fundamental rights of Kanu, lost the right to put him on trial. The court held that laws are meant to be obeyed and that the federal government has no reason to have taken laws into their hands, and in the legal and unlawful way the matter of Kanu was handled. Justice Adebowale held that failure of Nigeria to follow due process by the way of extradition process prescribed by the law was fatal to the charges against Kanu. The appeal court further held that the failure of the federal government to disclose where and when the alleged offences brought against Kanu were committed was also fatal to the terrorism charges and made him liable to dismissal. By engaging in utter unlawful and illegal acts and in breach of its own laws in the instant matter, the federal government did not come to equity in clean hands and must be called to order. With appealing disregard to local and international laws, the federal government has lost the right to put the appellate rights for any offense. Treaties and protocols are meant to be obeyed. No government in this world is permitted to abduct anybody without following due process of extradition. Nigeria is not an exception or excuse. Nigeria must obey her own law and that of international so as to avoid anarchy, the court held. Thank you for listening to this news. Keep on watching.